2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this next player is at the very top of the FedEx Cup points list and are therefore starting this event at 3 under.
It's a good place to start, isn't it? You've already got a lead, and a significant lead, on the chasing pack. And so it's one of these changes that we weren't too sure how it was all going to pan out, but it worked well, so the players embraced it. And it's interesting, if nothing else. But yes, you're rewarded by being the #1 points earner, and I think it's great. It's been a lot of fun, and this really has added some excitement to it.
It's a lovely advantage to have going into any tournament, but that must feel like a huge head start.
It's a huge head start, but let's just kind of look at the opposite way. If you lose, all of a sudden, those guys that are trailing, they're going to give you a little bit of something in the locker room after the week is over with. But no, listen, I mean, obviously, #1 going into this week, they're playing well. The confidence level is high. They're firing on all cylinders. I don't see the top leaders really falling down that much. I think they're going to kind of maintain what they've already produced in the first couple of playoff events.
And it's a great reward for a season long of excellence.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it's a nice reward. It's a nice bonus. And that's why we call it the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's a bonus at the end of the year.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Well, good shot that. Right inside the range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
If it's up, it could be in. And that will drop in for birdie. He sits in first position. Here we are at the 3rd.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That's an awful error.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
This one's for birdie.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Here we are at the 4th hole.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt coming up for his par. Leading by a couple after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing from 110 yards out.
Currently leading by 2.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's some good golf right there. 20 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Lydia Ko. That could play.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Well struck. This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Going with the hybrid.
This one is all over it.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Teeing off here at the 7th. That's not the one he wanted.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second.
This is full send.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Get excited. This could go in. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under.
Xander Schauffele coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 strokes off our leader.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
This should play.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Here's Lydia Ko. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in 1st place, with Xander Schauffele in 2nd.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the 6 iron. Setting up miles from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That was a little bit too much power. 8 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. This one's looking good.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, with Xander Schauffele in 2nd. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Second shot here on the 12th. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Looking good.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is 2nd.
They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 110 yards out. Choosing the 9 iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Putting for birdie here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This putt to get to double digits under the card. Oh, that's frustrating. That's disappointing. That's just about 3 feet away.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Was on a good line. That's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Now an impressive 9 under par as we head to the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, right by the hole.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Ooh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Just didn't drop. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory.
Yeah, this is...
Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup Championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
And as we recap the day's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.